Hello. Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming out. Good to see everyone. A lot of new faces for me. A lot of people came here by train. Show of hands. Nice. But here to say that your journey isn't over. Today, we have a great agenda for you. A lot of cool speakers. We'll have breaks and stops along the way for coffee, for food. My name is Dan. I'll be the MC. So I'll be introducing speakers. And if anybody has a question, you can come to me, and I'll try my best to help out. But for now, sit back, make yourselves comfortable. There's going to be a lot to learn. A lot of good stuff today. I'd like to welcome to the stage the organizer of meet.js, Zbyszek.
Hello. Hey, good to see everyone. If you can grab someone from the corridor later and bring them in, that would be useful. Great to see you. It's been a while. We had the previous summit in 2019, and then, you know what? We had the first summit 10 years ago. In 2012 was the first meet.js summit. So we've been doing that for 10 years on and off, and some of you know that because you were there. There's some memories here, so you know the nostalgia piece in the beginning was about that, and this is what it looked like in 2012. We grew a little bit, and this banner you see here, it's 11 years old and it's still intact. Okay, it's a bit clunky. And this guy's gonna speak today. And yeah, we're here. These photos were taken 10 kilograms ago, you know. And we have a special guest here to introduce something that we didn't do in 2012, but we started doing eventually, which is giving all the proceeds from the conference to charity. And here for you, folks from Się Pomaga. Give them a small clap.
Hi guys, we are here, like Zbyszek said, from Się Pomaga. I came here with Margarita. My name is Michał. If you don't know us, we are quite big foundation. We have been providing help for 13 years, and since that time we collect 2 billion zloty. At the beginning, big thanks for you, Zbyszek, for meet.js, for support and possibility to be here with you. Of course, thanks to you guys, because thanks to you, we can provide help for 5 great cases. For example, one of the biggest collection for Ukraine. Thanks to you, we are able to provide help, we provide help for equipment which really saves lives. For example, first aid kits or even fire trucks.
But you also support Dziś pracuję dla dzieciaków case, which is basically support for kids who are actually, trying to fit into the world and struggling with depression.
Thanks to you, we also can renovate a dressing room for gym class for autistic kids here in Poznań.
But we also increased to help kids and over 400 women which are actually living now in Khan, in Iraq, in shelters, and and trying to also fit into the world.
And you know what? We have something more. So this box contains a bunch of gifts. And this QR code leads to an auction. So we're going to auction off this box. If you could open it slightly to aid my memory. There's a bunch of stuff from branded with meet.js that we collected. So there's socks from Się Pomaga, a cup from Się Pomaga, a bottle from meet.js 2022, the one that speakers are getting as a thank you. So you can get that too. There's a scarf from 2018. There's socks from 2014. I had it all collected. And now, that's for you. So go to the QR code. The QR code is also available on the boards when you enter the auditorium. You can go there, and the auction is on until 2 p.m. And then we check who won, and then we give them the box on stage, unless you don't want to. Okay, thanks.
If I may add, guys, if you want to help, you can help by many, many ways. Basically by donating, but also by joining our team. So if you have something to ask us, feel free to catch us up after.
Yeah. These two are going to be here walking around for the next hour. You can find them, talk to them, ask them anything. Ask them anything decent. Okay, now it's my duty to introduce you to our sponsors. So, you know how this happens. You gave some money to charity in exchange for a ticket, or you got a code for a ticket, and somehow the conference happened and there's food and stuff, right? So that happens because they're sponsors. And here for you, iTech Media, the main sponsor, you're going to hear more from them. Fun fact, they offered sponsoring before we knew we were going to organize the conference. We have two gold sponsors, All for One and OLX Group. They supported us very much, and with just these three sponsors, we knew we can do it. But we didn't stop there. So we have silver sponsors. You can see them in the corridor as well. They're waiting for you. They have goodies and job offers, obviously. So it's SDX Next, Intiv, Espel Software, Fandom, Capgemini, CK Source, Merrick Studio. These are our silver sponsors. These are the people who you can talk to and who... Well, all of these sponsors that I've already shown you are the ones who made this happen with a bit of money. And then there's supporters. Don't forget about supporters. They couldn't come, but they still wanted to help. So these are Binner Apps, Checkly, Fabris, and SoftBlue. They don't have stands out there, but you might find them here. You might have some gadgets from them in your goodie bags, potentially. They were helpful. And we had more community partners than I could fit on a slide decently. So instead, I'm going to tell you that you can find them on our website, summit.meetjs.pl, and you can click on them and see what they're doing. They were very helpful in many ways. They helped us spread out information about tickets. They helped us with the visuals. So one of our supporters is an organization that's responsible for the graphics on everything, and I think it's lovely. So some technicalities. What's in your bag? There's a badge. You need to take the badge and sign it. There's discounts, so don't overlook the leaflets in there, because these are better discounts than available on the internet. We got, so if someone offered us discounts of 10%, we told them, no, that's not enough. So you have discounts for more than 10% for conferences, and there's stuff. And the stuff might be a bit random because we started preparing the goodie bags when we weren't sure if there's going to be more than 300 of you. So we prepared for 400 and then upped it to 450, and then you delivered. So yeah, it's what it is. So if some of you are missing some gadgets, sorry. Okay, coming soon, there's conferences going on. You have discounts for some of them and links to them on our website. InfoShare for developers. So for the fans of buying tickets to conferences last minute, and I know you're here, go and buy tickets to InfoShare and for developers with our discounts. And Akai code is free, and I don't remember what's with Sphere IT because we don't have a leaflet. Okay, moving on, hallway track. So the conference is not about just the speakers and looking at them. there's a bunch of stuff going on the hallway. We used to tell people to just hang out near the booths and check out the job offers, but now we can also participate in an unconference. These are those two circles. You can rearrange them a bit, but you can put topics you want to discuss on the board and meet people who are also interested in discussing those topics, sit there and chat. So that's the offer for people who want to skip a talk or two. We have a physiotherapist who can show you some exercises for your back that hurts from sitting and typing all the time. So that's also there. And we have contests at the booths. Some of them announced here from the stage very soon, and some of them you need to check the booths to get them. But most of our sponsors have some contests you can participate in. Okay, I'm running out. Code of conduct. We have one. It's on the website. If anything bad happens, if you're seeing a problem with the code of conduct not being applied, or you were harassed, find someone with that type of T-shirt. Tell them about it, or contact us through any means you have, and we will do all we can to help you. Yeah, that's it. And last but not least, we want to test out the Q&A system. So there's QR codes when you enter, but we're going to switch the screen now to this thing. See, it's all in the browser. Okay, so let's scan this. And you're going to need this. So now we're going to ask you two silly questions, but you're going to need it later to ask questions to the speakers. So if you want to ask speakers any questions, scan it now or later at the stands near the entrances. I didn't run out of time yet. That's good. How's scanning going? I don't see a lot of raised phones, so it looks like it's progressing. Okay, last 5 seconds to scan this. Almost there, almost there. Okay, next. So question 1, what city did you come from? Let us know. We're gonna see it right away. London, nice. Well, yeah, Poznań was the closest one, but we got a bunch. That's nice. Keep on doing it until it stabilizes. Nice, Bydgoszcz is growing. Szczecin is super big. Happy to see Wrocław, Warsaw. There's two copies of Poznań. Nice, nice. Oh, shout out to Zalasewo. Okay, are we done? Are we done? Okay, nice, very nice. Okay, thank you. That worked. Let's try the next one. The next one is harder. Okay, so how long have you been doing software? Whatever you think that means. If you wrote your first line of JavaScript in primary school, it counts. If you made an HTML page, it counts. Ring it up. Okay, that's cool. Now for the statisticians in the room, is there a correlation between the number of years you spend programming and how likely it is you're going to scan a QR code? Okay, it's stabilized, thank you. So you know how it works, and don't close that page because that same page in your browser is going to be used to ask questions for the talks. So if you see a talk happening and you have questions, ask those questions then. And Dan is going to help you out by reading the nicest questions at the end of each talk.